one a little bit for later, because I just want to get y'all thinking. Like, I never seen her none, but yeah. But first, I wanna hit on my girl Adele, y'all. Adele, she done popped
Baby, she's
out.
sexy.
She did that.
Y'all, like,
She's sexy now.
I love me some Adele. I've always been a huge fan of Adele. Like, she's always been like that plus size girl. She got fun, she got attitude, and she got pipes for days, y'all. Like, but now sis has left the scene and she has come back, and this looks amazing. Like, I can't be mad at her. However, I'm kind of scared. She hasn't put out an album since like 2015, y'all. Like, I'm missing that. I'm missing her. But I'm kind of scared that she ain't gonna sound the same. Y'all know when these people be going, they be losing weight, they come back, do albums. Then they don't.
So basically, you saying as what Dolores would say, that her voice is going to go on a low carb diet too.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I am so.
Gonna sound manly when you come back.
Nah, man.
I don't know. Like, I'm just afraid of that. However,
I don't think so, because I think Adele is too good to even like not to like downsize. I think she'll still be the same or not, if not even better. Because you got to think, like, she lost a lot of weight, so that frees up a lot of like her chest, like like I'm saying, she probably can breathe a lot better.
Maybe.
So,
hopefully.
Like, her pipes probably got.
Oh my God. My God. Now I breathe a lot better.
Right.
Girl.
No,
No, I get what you're saying. She got a little bit more room her lungs to expand, so she may be. I get what you're trying to say.
Don't try to make it better.
Anyway, back to my sister Adele. Sis has been divorced. You know, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. However, her husband got divorced last year, and she didn't sign no prenup, y'all.
Oh,
she didn't sign no prenup. No.
He took all her money.
So this
so
man
you think
took her money. You feel me? And that's devastating to me. Adele, I feel like she's so good. She works so hard for what she got. All this stuff. Just for this man to come in and take this girl money. Like, that, I mean, bottom line, sign prenup, y'all. I know.
Me gotta have a prenup.
I mean, I don't want to say it's her fault, but it's like, you know what both of y'all come
no,
in.
not no little bit. You
like you never know what people's motives are. Like, you never know if people like marrying just for the money, and then when they get married, they're like, no, okay. But usually when stuff happens, they usually gotta be married for like a certain amount of time for them to like.
But that's what the prenup is like. All of that, even the prenup is not necessarily if we get divorced, we don't have you can't get none of my money. Like, you can put in your prenup, like, I want this person, if we get divorced, he can have this set amount of money. Can't go no lower, no higher. Mm-hmm. That's just set. It's pretty much like a contract. You can make a prenup to what you want it to be. Mm-hmm. So even if she didn't want to do it to where, I don't, she didn't want him to not have anything. She could have did it to where, say she worth $50 million. She could have done it to where she could have given him $2 million. You see what I'm saying? Versus now they don't have a prenup and he can go for what he know.
Most people do it to where you have the money that you had before, they can't touch. But what y'all made while y'all was together is what he can
whatever
touch.
Whatever you come in with is what you leave out with. So
it's
the money
yours.
Right. Yeah, bottom line, get a prenup. I know people feel like they in love when they get married. Yeah, you might be. However, it doesn't always end like that. So in order to
if you don't get a prenup, get one of the accounts in Barbados or something.
Do something. Because you
better hide your money, hide your kids, all that.
Do y'all feel like in a marriage you should have like separate accounts, or do you feel like y'all should have like one account or maybe 3 accounts.
I feel like you have like a separate account and then
have 2 accounts. So say like you could have one maybe like with your money, and then you can have an account with both y'all money together, and that's that money that's what I think y'all is like paying the bills and like paying what y'all need to be paying.
That's literally what me and DeLawrence are doing. We're getting
what if your man's like, I don't want you to be blah 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 whatever, and he wants to all into one
flag. Me. Right, flag. Because you're not about to control me with my money.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm going to work every day, waking up, making my money.
I'm not controlling you with your money, so please don't do that with me.
Now, yes, once we marry, we are one. We are blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, like you said, it don't work out. Then what? Are you on me because you got all my money now?
Right. But I think that's a lot of men's, like, I don't want to say that's their motive, but a lot of men do want to have that financial control. They don't want you to be able to go out and do what you like. It's crazy to think, but a lot of husbands are like that. They think they should have full control of the financials or whatever, and you're supposed to just you handle whatever I tell you to handle.
Most of the time, men is not even good with money, so
they're not
bad at it.
But see, DeLawrence is glad that I make my own money because I shop too much. So his thing is, it ain't coming out of my money; it's coming out of yours, and he prefer to keep it. Cause don't get me wrong, he does help me out with a lot of stuff, but when it comes to that shopping for stuff I don't need, he be like, "Well, it's coming out of your money," so I don't, and he actually encourages me to have my own account, and then us have a joint account like where bills and rainy day money and stuff can come.
Yeah, I think that's good too. Right. You should still have your own, but then y'all have something together, like we together, like have something together.
Right, because like I said, you never know. You fall out of love, you gotta go out on your own, and then you don't have no money because all of that money was together. Y'all was sharing that. Mm-hmm. So it's like now I don't know what to do because I haven't saved up nothing for me personally, just in case I do have to pack up my stuff and get on out of there. You feel me? Like, I just feel like every woman should have that little thing, that little stash, just in case something go wrong. I gotta gotta go. So Adele is dating again after she's divorced. She's dating somebody some rapper named Skepta. Do y'all know who that is?
Who?
No,
Skepta.
No, ma'am.
That's his name.
He probably like one that wanna be rappers.
I've never heard of him. But she's supposedly dating him. Now,
as long as she's happy. But is her divorce final now?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there he is. Okay, Tier's pulling them up now.
Okay.
Right, look.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I'm happy for her. And she already has like an 8-year-old son or whatever. Supposedly, Skepta he's a new father. He's new. So whoever he's with just had a baby or whatever. So I'm like, Adele, what you thinking? Like, what you thinking? I mean, I don't know. Coming from somebody who already has a son, you're going through a divorce, or you've gone through divorce, then you're going to be with somebody who just had a baby with somebody else. What's the thought?
That's just a lot. It's just too much.
I think he probably caught her at the most vulnerable time.
Mm-hmm.
He don't have a new kid.
He
got a 2-year-old from a previous relationship.
Oh, I read that he just had a new child. So maybe I'm wrong, but still, I mean, I'm just thinking about her son at this point. Like, mommy and daddy's divorced. Now you dating somebody else. Because divorce can be very hard on young children like that. So it's like, I don't know. I just wonder how.
I mean, but he kind of understands too. He's older. He's 8.
Yeah, but he understands, but still.
8-year-olds don't really understand.
He understands that.
Think of Sydney. She's that old, but she understands, but it's still like she can't express all of her feelings toward it. So she feels things, but she's not gonna.
No, but and also, if the guy treats the little boy right, I mean,
That's
it's just gonna be like, I got a second daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like kind of sort of a plus. I got 2 daddies instead of 1.
Right.
Yeah.
But it also depends on if Adele is like bringing him around her son.
That too.
Because a lot of people wait a long time before they do that. Like, you're not gonna meet my kid, so I know we gonna get right. Like, we gonna.
That's a waste of time. They might. That mommy going on another day. Wouldn't I do? No.
Because then your kids get attached to that person, and then y'all don't work out. Then
See,
That's
they kind of knew of each other though, because they're both from London, and they run in the same circle.
Oh, okay.
So
what circle Adele run into that man in?
Adele's a thug.
Yeah.
I want to meet Adele so bad because
y'all didn't know.
I feel like she's a real life like cool person. Like,
I mean, she's literally dating a man with the big tattoo across his neck that says forever.
I was gonna say
for real.
Hey,
I mean, come on.
Oh man.
I mean, he not ugly. He
not
pretty good to me.
And he's Nigerian as well.
Oh.
Everybody. Oh. That's what we
like her some chocolate.
Okay. Chocolate.
Okay.
Oh, here, my good sister.
Girl, get it then. That's fine.
She had to go straight to the motherland.
For real.
Right. But I'm happy for her. I'm glad she's doing good. I would like to see a new album. I would like to see something, because I've been missing her, haven't been a long time. You feel me? So Adele, please come out with something else. We miss you, sis.
Adele, if you're listening.
Look at this picture they have that somebody put together.
They look good.
Y'all see it? They like Photoshop. No, they Photoshopped her hand to touch his chest.
Why y'all do that?
Now why y'all do that?
Give me a phone. Because why y'all do that? Y'all know y'all didn't have no business doing nothing like that. That was a mess. A whole entire mess. Okay, so next trending topic. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but a woman, I'm not sure what crowd she was in, but she was at a meeting with a lot of important people, and she had something to say about the things that they've been doing in her community with the young black children. So we're gonna play the clip, and then we're gonna talk about
I'm not nice, and I don't seek to be respectable. I'm not asking y'all for anything, because y'all can't and won't be both my savior and my oppressor. I don't want reform. I want to turn this building into luxury, low-cost housing. These will make some really nice apartments to me. Firstly, stop using black children as photo opportunities, because they're cute now, but in 10 years, they're black male suspect in red shirts and khaki shorts. Eating cookies and drinking milk with children does not absolve you of your complicity in their oppression and denigration, Rick Smith. Because Kansas City will spend more on police than education and then try to encourage children to feast with their oppressors. Y'all are really weird. It's asinine to be called radical or homegrown terrorists for not wanting government employees to kill citizens in any instance. So I'm not here begging anything of soulless white folks and self-preserving black folks. You get one life, and you all in this room have chosen profits over people, and that's pathetic. So I'm going to spend the next 2 minutes reading y'all for a filth, something I'm sure nobody has ever done. Nathan, the gentleman in the vomit-colored men's warehouse suit in desperate need of Bosley and a haircut, a former FBI agent who exudes white privilege and is the epitome of mediocrity, and who loves Trump so much that he hired his former attorney general at his firm. And it's so sweet because he spent most of this meeting looking away with his head in his hands. Or Mark, Pastor Mark of Victorious Life Church on 34th and Paseo, where the mission is to provide a place and opportunity to worship Jesus Christ and preach a message of hope and faith through God's holy word in the building. Meanwhile, he's subjecting black people to terrorism and un-Christ-like behavior at the hands of KCPD outside the building. And Kathy, Miss I'll get here before the other commission members, so I look as if I have empathy and I'm excited to hear what they have to say. Meanwhile, I didn't have anything else to do at 8 o'clock in the morning but be rich and white and retired, so I'm here early. Or Don, owner of Wagner Investments, Blue Notes LLC, and part owner of the Royals, another rich and white and disconnected and out of touch person with nothing but pure apathy seeping through the bulging veins of your paper-colored skin. You age like trash when you're racist and subject others to violence. And David, you don't get a vote, but it'd be a shame if your really progressive students at UMKC Block School of Management knew you were a cop lover in 2020. I don't think they would be a huge fan of that in 2020. In 1960 maybe, but this is 2020. And Q, had I not spent the entirety of the last 6 months dragging you, I would have more to say, but I don't. And Rick, I won't even begin with you, because I don't care enough about you.
Ma'am, your time
to
is up.
start, but you will have to spend overtime in a chapel at the end of your life. You have blood on your hands, and while these idiots hold you on a pedestal, God does not honor injustice and murder. Anyways, I'll leave you soulless, profit-driven, avaricious, greedy, God-forsaken humans, including anyone who works in this building, with one Bible verse from the Bible detailing the life of Jesus Christ, who was another unarmed black man murdered by authorities in the book you hellbound people claim to love so much. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? You're really funny. Kiki.
Well.
Oh, you're really funny, Kiki.
Come on, Kiki.
I love her. She needs to speak at my graduation.
Y'all.
Well,
I don't even know how to address. Like,
it's not
she's way bolder than me. She's way bolder than a lot of us. But do y'all think that was called for? Or do you think it was more of a I'm mad, so I'm ranting? Like
a little bit of both.
Yeah, both. Definitely both.
I believe she I
think it was necessary, but people might perceive it as
a little catty. Yeah. It was a little catty.
Right, but I think it was something that needed to be said.
Right.
But delivery.
It was something
especially for Rick.
Right. Rick?
Honestly.
She said she didn't have nothing.
She's pissed at you.
She said, Rick, look here.
No. But I think it's something that, like she said, they've never heard before. People don't say this stuff to them because they're scared of losing their position, you know, or whatever. Like, nobody has the guts to say this stuff to these people, but it's stuff that needs to be said. So
I would have loved to seen their face.
Right, they should have paid them.
If I was a fly on the wall. Man.
The man even like, okay, ma'am, okay, you gotta. No.
Your time is up.
Your time is up. I'm not finished.
Continue what she was saying.
You're right.
Literally, I'm not done. I'm gonna continue. But
did you hear that person in the audience when she began? They was like, ooh.
I've been waiting for this.
Almost has to go get me a glass of water or something.
Right. I was like,
that was a lot.
Yeah.
I think
he was reading all of them. They must have really did something wrong and pissed her off.
They honestly, they must have did something. Because the way she was writing it, she literally called out every single person that was sitting.
She said, I'm gonna start here and work my way around.
Right.
I'm gonna start with you.
Called out that pastor.
I'm gonna with you.
He better move his church.
Pastor.
She said, oh, forgive me. Pastor. Right.
Correction.
Pastor.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame.
I'm gonna respect you.
Right, because you did earn your title. However.
So this was at a Kansas City Board of Police Commissioners.
Oh, okay. Wow.
She says she's sick of the politicians and city officials using folks in her community to try to look woke for cameras.
Right.
But they really ain't.
But they're not, right? Mm-hmm.
They just trying to show that they are. So, I mean, I get it. You know,
she get a clap from me.
Right. You're talking for me, you get a clap.
A standing ovation.
Right.
I think it was good. I think she had valid points, and I also think she was getting, kind of mad.
It's just how she came about saying it. If she would have came off differently, then it would have been like A lot better.
I mean, she just saying how it is.
Yeah.
And they probably been doing it for a while, especially since all this stuff has been happening. And she's sick of it.
Right.
She said, I'm going to tell y'all how like it is. Oh, well.
Right.
That's all I can, I mean, and I know she probably felt good after she was done doing it.
Oh, she went and got a drink after that.
Right.
She walked off like, I'm doing my job.
Right.
Right. She said,
a Kiki. A Kiki. That was hilarious, but like I said, clap for me. That was good.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna switch over to lighter subject. What's new on Netflix? Data.
Ooh, I get that. I get that. 1 second.
Let us know. Look, she's like, give me a second.
Give me a second. Well, I'm gonna start by saying, I don't know if y'all are, but all of our All-American fans, we are coming back in January.
I'm so excited.
I am too.
We are back. We're back. It's a long time coming, but we're back. Well, I thought All-American was a Netflix show. I didn't know it was an actual TV show that they just put on Netflix.
Yeah, I thought it was
like a
too.
CW show.
It is.
And they just put it on. Because I'm like, oh, hold on, this on TV? Like, they're going to put it on TV first and then it's going to come to Netflix.
So is it on TV now? Oh, no, it's not on TV now. Is it on TV? No, it's not on TV now, is it? So
it's come back in it's going to come back on TV in right.
Which means
so you know how I don't know how long
it's probably like Hulu, because like some of the shows like it'll show, but it won't be on Hulu till the next day.
Yeah,
so it's probably like that.
But
Netflix take forever to put their stuff on there.
Netflix takes time.
They take
so
forever.
I'm about to find out when they're gonna be on TV.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna watch it on TV and then
because we're gonna watch it on TV.
Right.
Yeah, so Netflix watchers have to wait. If you're watching watching on Netflix, you're gonna have to wait until it's done on TV, which sucks.
On TV.
Right.
Because of COVID, they shut down a whole bunch of stuff.
A lot of stuff just got canceled. Like, not coming back. Forget it.
just for everybody to know, everybody watching Netflix, if it's in the Netflix original, it'll have a big red N in the corner.
Big red. Don't do them like that, okay? Don't do them like that.
You know what? If you can afford Netflix, you're doing all right. Because let me tell you, I heard the price is going up.
It's $14.99, girl.
So we're going to have to rethink.
Baby, I'm about to do a student membership.
A lot of the older shows like One-on-One, Girlfriend, Sister, The Parkers, Moesha, all of those shows are now on Netflix. Now, me personally, I don't think those are binge watch shows. Those are kind of like shows like, oh, if it's on, I'll watch it. But I can't sit there and watch it straight through. Like from the first episodes, because I started doing that with Sister. And I was like, oh no, this is not going.
I tried it, but no,
it's not that.
It don't keep because you've seen a lot of them. It's like, I don't want to watch it again. It's like that one hit wonder stuff.
Right.
Literally, yeah.
Right. Yeah, no.
But I mean, I think a lot of people like it. Like when Moesha came, that blew up like crazy.
Everybody was so excited about that. I was like,
because it's one of them shows. I'll watch it if it's on the TV. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be like,
I won't even
watch Moesha. Like,
I won't do that. I'll be like, nah. Like I was.
No, but that's it.
Like when the Parkers came on, actually I was like, okay, but I actually started watching the Parkers, and I actually do like that's one of the shows that I actually will watch. But I was excited for One-on-One, and then I started watching it, and then I was like, this is not as good as I remember it to be.
No,
it can't be what I remember.
It's like so corny now that you watch it.
Yeah, because I was doing that with Girlfriends.
This was funny.
Oh, I was going back and watching. I'm like, you got to do these like one at a time when they come on TV, and you just catch them and watch them.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and watch all.
No, can't get into that.
Is there anything new that just came on Netflix?
It's a show called, I'm sorry, public service announcement. This is a rated R and for mature show. If you are younger, you cannot watch it. Please do not click it, and don't tell your parents I told you to watch it. Amen. It's called Grand Army, but it's your typical high school drama, different races, but it hits on a lot of like at home subjects like rape and like a lot of like racial issues that are going on now. Like they hit on all of those. Like it's like following a couple different teenagers and like how they all go to the same high school in their life. So I don't know if anybody's ever seen Euphoria.
Yes, ma'am.
It's kind of giving me the crossover.
I love Euphoria.
Okay, it's kind of giving me that, but not that. Like a scale down. So that's new. I started watching it. I like it, but like I said, don't watch it with the kids.
Oh, so you actually started watching it? Like you actually?
Yeah, I'm on like episode 8, 9.
Okay, so that must be.
So she's at the end because there's only 9 episodes in this season.
How many episodes is it?
Right, how many episodes is it? It's only 9?
I can check.
It's this show called Sweet Bitter that's actually really good.
Is that like the werewolf show?
No.
No?
What is it?
Or a vampire or something, no?
Lady, she became she started working at this restaurant, but the restaurant was so hard to get into, like you had to go through this test or whatever. But basically the restaurant was kind of like to help build your character. She started falling in love with people there, and she started to get to know this like bad boy person. And no, that's not it. And she started like falling for him or whatever, and then like all his secret stuff started coming out. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Sweet Bitter.
Sweet Bitter. Have to add that to the list.
Yeah, add that to the list.
Right. And then I saw a couple stuff I've never seen before, but I saw like it's like the top, the number one in USA, number whatever they say. It's a new movie. I'm all for the Christmas movie. It's called Holidays.
Yes.
I love all the corny. I love
it.
The people get together for the holidays. The Hallmark movies, I love them.
Did y'all see the one with Vanessa Hudgens?
Oh,
she was a twin.
Yeah.
That was good.
The one she was a twin. No, she wasn't a twin.
She wasn't a twin. They just looked alike.
They looked alike. One was royal. One like.
And she was the baker. She wanted her own restaurant.
Okay. One was the baker. One was
so it's kind of like what's that movie? I forgot the movie name.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but it's an actual movie like that.
Yeah, but with her being a twin, AKA it's her playing 2 roles.
It's her playing 2 roles.
It's just her cutting up on the screen.
Right.
She's slick. Yeah, that was like the last season holiday movie.
Yeah.
Or last year.
Yeah. Last year, yeah. It was good though.
Oh, that was like the last year Christmas. Right?
Yeah.
So they
right. So this year is holiday. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it for sure.
I'm gonna watch it too.
I'm still trying to get over. I mean, Christmas is coming, but
I know. Like
we gotta watch in December. We gotta watch a holiday movie every day.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't
31 days of movies
because that's not my.
I mean, or at least up to Christmas because it only take like these corny ones only take about an hour and 45 minutes out of your life.
These corny ones.
They corny. They're the same plot, just different answers every time. I promise.
I think they're the goal to keep everybody in the spirit. That's really, really the goal.
I love Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
Love it.
It's okay. Anything else?
I just can't
wait. My friend. Anything else?
Let's see what else we hear.
If it's nothing else.
I don't know if anybody watched Grey's
Anatomy.
You know what?
But then they have private practice.
Private practice is good too.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Because like they don't, how like shows have like shows within the show like it's one of them, and they said what's the firefighter show called?
Oh, Chicago Fire.
Yeah, I think that's.
Wait, they're not entwined with that one.
Oh, they're not entwined with the firefighter.
Chicago Fire is with Chicago PD and Chicago Med.
Yeah.
So
that's a totally different. But I do recommend if you haven't watched Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med.
Them my shows.
They're legit. legit shows.
I've never seen those.
I literally watched all of them.
I haven't.
Fun fact: my math teacher, Miss Plo, her husband plays a Chicago Fire.
They
my friend plays.
I'm sorry. If you walk down the street in Chicago, they say, "Do you want to come play in Chicago, man?" Yeah.
Actually, come.
I'm gonna be a person waiting in the waiting room.
Well, the good thing about it is that he's actually a firefighter.
Oh,
yeah. That's good though.
But I'm telling you, you go down that strip in Chicago, they filming. You want to come in here? Okay, cool. Let's go. They just let anybody. I have yet to see myself, so they can't be letting that many people. So
well, you are like 3 hours away, so.
Hey, do y'all have Prime Video?
Mm-hmm.
Nene, what's that movie that we watched? The secret one? Look up Bloomhouse on Prime Video, and it's like a series of movies.
Are those scary movies too?
Yeah, they're scary. So
I don't like scary movies.
Not necessarily scary, but like a suspenseful scary.
Like one was like a secret. It wasn't like no stabbing, killing, but it was like kind of like a suspense.
Yeah.
Where you know, which would be
I feel like suspense is scarier than scary than like blood and guts. Like
you think so?
What's gonna happen?
No,
that's just me though. Like I'm
I was about to happen.
No, it's about to happen.
Did nothing happen? Did you write down any scary movies?
So I watched it's scary. You know, I'm a scaredy cat, but it was scary to me. It's called Hush on Netflix.
Oh, girl, that ain't scary. That's the one where she was deaf.
Yes, deaf and mute. I did not know she was.
I watched that,
and I was
that was really good.
It was good.
I don't want to let the stuff tell the movie,
right?
But
she wasn't
a smart deaf and mute person
at all.
She was dumb.
Let somebody take away a couple of y'all senses. And we'll see.
But your senses, when you're deaf and mute, your other senses are supposed to be heightened. Like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
She was dumb.
When the movie started, I'm like, she deaf and mute and live in the woods by herself.
Yeah.
Where her neighbor is like 30 miles away.
That was very sus.
And we all like, I'm sitting there watching
like, why would you do that?
And then her sister tried to help her, but let's not get on it.
I don't want to spoil the movie, but
let's stop here so we don't spoil the movie.
Just know she was not smart.
And then it's a show. It's not scary either, but I don't know if anybody ever seen Riverdale. I would put it in the spooky category just because it's very
Riverdale is my stuff.
Like demonic. Almost, so it's like people would see it as scary.
Are you about to say my show? What show are you about to say?
Who?
What are you about to say?
You said Riverdale was
I was talking about Riverdale.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Sabrina. Have y'all seen Sabrina?
No.
Sabrina and the chilling adventures of Sabrina Witch. That's on Netflix. It's very demonic. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was like, that's what Riverdale. Riverdale is very demonic. I will say that.
If you're very weak,
Riverdale got cute people in it.
Huh?
It do.
Oh, it does.
Riverdale got some cute people in it.
So do Sabrina.
I suggest y'all watch it.
So do Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Riverdale got Cole Sprouse in it.
Yeah.
The twin.
Yeah.
The twin.
I mean, if you like Riverdale, I would definitely check out The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Just saying, because it's kind of in the same like realm.
Category.
And I didn't think I was gonna like it because I did not like the Teenage Witch, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You know the old show with
the corny one.
Yeah, the corny one with the white cat. I didn't like that, but this one's like a revamped version, and it's very modern and it's cool. So if you like Riverdale, you'll like that. Is there anything else?
Another one. It's called, I don't know if y'all have seen it. It's called His House
But we just watched that. We just watched.
Was it good? It was in the spooky section. I was like, let me say it. No, I never
seen
it.
It was not good. It was the plot was dumb.
Oh, such a disappointment.
It was very confusing. It was very everywhere, and it was very like, what's the main idea? Like,
because the trailer, I was like, oh, maybe, okay.
Right. But the trailer showed you the real parts that you would think you like the movie, and then when you watch it, you like.
Right. That's, yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
That had to do with, wasn't that part of Blumhouse? That was part of the Blumhouse movies.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I would say watch The Secret. That movie, girl.
It was good, and I actually didn't see it coming.
No.
So if I didn't see it coming, it was a good movie. Because usually I'm like, she gonna trip over the rock. He gonna come behind her with the axe, kill her, into the movie. But I didn't expect nothing this time. So it was a good movie. I just say that.
This good.
Is there anything else?
This good.
Jada?
No, ma'am. That's not. I just did with the devil. Yeah.
Okay. So next topic. We'll move on. So y'all know Lori Loughlin. Is that how you say her name? Lori Loughlin? Oh, Portia, you
Lori Loughlin, yeah.
Yeah.
But Portia, would you like to continue or would you like me to?
So basically she was she's a lady off of Full House. So she basically paid somebody, I believe, like $50,000 to get her kids into college, like pay for their SAT scores to like boost them up and to like get them into like Harvard and like them top name schools. And she literally went to jail for, do you remember how long she like?
She only got 2 years.
No,
it was like 2
She got 2 months.
I think it's 2 months.
Yeah. It was 2 months.
She's still in jail.
She's still in jail now.
Becky?
Yeah. Becky.
Yeah.
To me, that's ridiculous. How do you do all that? Paying money?
$50,000? You can send your kids off and pay for them yourself.
You could buy your kids a house. You know they stupid enough not making it to college. What's the point?
Thing was,
buy a house.
You have the money. If you, like Portia said, you pay $50,000. You have 2 kids. That's $100,000 for your kids to get into these schools, and you can't pay to put them through the school. Like,
that is a lot of money. You could have just paid for them to go.
That's what it said. Yeah.
I don't
Here's
know.
The thing. If I have to pay $500,000 to forge SAT scores and ACT scores, I might as well just spend that money on something else because it's gonna be a waste of your money to put them through college, and obviously they not built for them,
right?
Talking about they don't. Right. Clearly they don't.
That's what it's
if you got to pay, they don't need to be going there because they can't handle it.
This is gonna be the worst.
Like invested that into like a business for them or something instead of trying to put them through hard school. You could have spent $5,000 for community college and called it a day.
She's gonna literally have the worst time of her life.
Right, but not only are you ruining your life, you're ruining your kids' life. Like they won't ever be able to go to college. Like
they don't care.
Yes, they can. They just will have to pass the test instead of saying, "Hey, my daughter is actually in a roll class and not in nothing with wrong."
No, but I'm saying that stuff pops up. It's probably like in the system.
But
like,
they won't get they won't get penalized for something their mama did. Their mom and daddy did. They'll just have to make sure they take the test to get into the school.
That's what they did the first time. They took the test, but whoever they gave the test to, they bribed them.
What's that lady name? Martha Stewart.
Oh yeah, Martha Stewart. How long she went?
She had a cushion jail cell.
You could have put them on house arrest and called it a day.
Right.
Instead of doing all that.
Yes. Like 11 days in jail, 2 months in jail. Just put them on house arrest.
And then that's what I'm saying.
But you have to think about it. They prissy little rich women. Mm-hmm. They won't be able to even take 2 months.
Right.
So they probably like 2 months is all we need. They ain't gonna ever do it again because they ain't gonna want to come back here.
It don't matter. If old boy from down the street and do that same thing, he get what he get. She needs to get the same.
They should get the same.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no. This is right. No.
Exactly.
No. We got to be equal around here. But I mean, hopefully she learns. But like I said, she's not the only one who does it. It's a lot of these Hollywood.
They just don't get caught.
It's literally a lot of people.
So, I guess she wasn't. That's where her kids got their brightness from. Their mama.
Like, how do you get caught? Like, how do you get caught? Please tell me. Like,
so what they did was they secretly paid people, the proctor, to whatever wrong answers they got to correct the answers so their score could be higher.
I know, but how would you get?
So you get everything right? I'm confused.
Basically, so their scores can get high.
Mommy. That can't be. Okay.
If you got to do all that, just stop.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, instead of wasting your money, you could have like invested that into like a business for them. They may not have the wherewithal to like understand how to start, how to maintain it, but at least you can help. You see what I'm saying? That's something that's there, something that they can.
It was a lot of make money with around that. They didn't have to do
Yeah.
I guess half of them just want to be able to say, my kid went to Harvard, my kid went to Yale.
Yeah.
Like, your fame is not enough.
That important.
You know.
It's not. It don't count your kid go to Harvard for a
semester. Because let's be honest, nobody really heard from her at the Full House. So she wasn't a factor anyway. So, come on.
That's true.
There was no point. That's it.
That is true.
Now you a factor. Now everybody talking about how
you a factor because your butt in jail.
Right, but it messed them up too because when she get out, ain't nobody gonna want to hire her.
Like, you're done.
Right.
Actually, we thought Martha Stewart was done, but Martha Stewart too rich. She got too much money.
She said, "Skip y'all, I'm back."
Nobody.
She got Snoop Dogg backing her. That's the smartest thing ever.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody but God can stop Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart got the money. She said that's it.
Right.
The Lord.
No. So but this girl ain't in the same predicament as Martha. She's done. You're done. You're done. So I hope she's glad. I hope she's happy with what she did.
Right.
Portia, you got
you want to?
I don't like how they're doing. Okay, so if it was a regular person that did it, for one, they would have got way more time.
Right.
And then they also are letting her go to prison earlier so she can spend some time with her family for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's the dumbest. That should be a part of her punishment. No Christmas time with your family.
She'll be in there from November 2nd.
Like time out time.
I don't understand it.
That's like you're not getting no toys for Christmas. Like
it was originally set for November 19th, but she's going in early so she can get out on time.
What? When do we do that?
Like how you gonna tell me when I can? That is the most dumbest thing.
That's like me telling Grayson, because you act up, I'm not gonna give you this toy, but you can wait for Christmas to get it. Like, that's just dumb.
So she's getting more time because she spent $500,000 and Huffman only spent $15,000. So Huffman only got 11 days or 12 days, or 2 weeks, but she only served 11 days. And then Hoffman has 2 months.
They did the same thing, so they should get the same amount of time.
It's not the same money, though. They're going off of the money.
But why?
Them proctors should go to jail, too.
Right. Yeah. Why the proctors?
Yeah, why aren't they going to jail, too? Or did they not get caught? Did they not get caught or something?
But that's what I'm saying. how could she get caught and they not get caught?
The people who helped her, right.
My thing is, they wouldn't have been able to go through with that stuff had the practice not accepted the money.
Unless they were undercover investigators.
That's
gotcha.
too much.
Not just
talking about gotcha. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm not understanding that. Oh. But like I said.
So is her husband, what's her husband's name?
The daughter's name.
So her husband is supposedly, so it says he's supposed to have 5 months.
Why does he get more time?
Right.
Is he rich?
Or maybe because that's what I don't freaking know. When you're rich and you got money, you can tell the courts what you're going to do and what you're not going to do, obviously.
Okay.
So it says she agreed to serve 2 months and pay $150,000 fine with 2 years of supervised release and 100 hours of community service, while her husband serves 5 months and pays $250,000 and 2 years of supervised release with 250 hours of community service.
Why does he get more if that was her idea?
If she'll get out early if COVID goes back into that jail that she's at, the prison that she's in, and it takes people out, they'll let her out early because she's a celebrity.
Well, y'all, I guess we gotta get famous just in case we ever go to jail.
No, really, because that's ridiculous.
Because they do not care about these people in these jails. They do not.
That's like a whole bunch of people in prison have died.
That's like saying I'm famous, but I kill him, but I'm gonna get out early because I can't get COVID because I'm famous and I can't die.
Right. That blows my mind. Who do you think you are that you can't? You did a crime. Nobody else did it. You did it. Well, they did it, but you also did it. You go to jail, but because you don't want to get COVID, you think you about to get out?
You think you gonna dip?
Strap in your seatbelts because it's gonna be a bumpy ride, and you're gonna be here for a long time. Don't ever ask me something like that again. Like that's.
I'm scared of COVID. No, your butt you thought about that before you did.
Not funny. COVID is not funny, guys. But however,
Public said we are not mocking COVID. We are not
mocking COVID. What I am saying, COVID has no respect to person. The COVID don't know if you a celebrity or not.
So does that mean Bill Cosby about to get out?
No, that man's staying in for life.
Nah, they getting him.
But that's what I'm saying.
You did what you did.
They gonna make sure they call for him.
Got more money than she do. So that's just a race thing.
Y'all know he took a new like mug shot of him smiling and all that.
Yeah. He said at this point,
I'm happy here.
He said at this point, his brother's gonna be in here, so I might as well just make the most of it.
Right. He said I might as well smile for the camera since I'm in here.
Might as well. Shoot.
Cause I'm gonna be in here.
Cause I'm gonna be in here.
I'm gonna be happy.
He actually looked like he's sick.
I mean, when you're in jail, that's what you tend to look like.
You said he looked like what?
He looks sick. Like he died.
I mean, he's old and decrepit.
I know, but
I mean, he's really old, Portia. Like he's really old.
It's not like he going in jail at 40. This man is almost like he dang near knocking.
Oh Jesus.
Not like when I hear the news that Bill, despite all the things they say he's done, when I hear the news of them say Bill Cosby is dead, something within me is gonna be sad. Like I'm gonna be hurt.
I know, that's why I'm gonna be sad.
I'm gonna be sad. Like I grew up on him. I mean, we pretty much grew up watching the Bill Cosby show. Like
I mean, it's sad, but he did what he did, and he deserves to be put underneath the jail.
I mean,
and it kind of looked like he's underneath.
Yeah.
And it shows.
Looks like they picked the jail up, put him
and split him.
So every time he want to come back in, he knocks.
Took him out.
That's a loud knock.
And,
you know, that's what happened. So stupid. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this Tiffany Haddish thing. So we finally back. Now let me get y'all the rundown. What really happened?
Yeah,
so Ellen's back on air after all of that stuff. I don't know if y'all heard about what happened with Ellen. That's why she got taken off the air or whatever. But Ellen's back on air, and she gave Tiffany Haddish some time in her seat, pretty much, or whatever. And she lets her interview Marlon Wayans. Cool, great. Everybody loves Marlon. He's funny, whatever. She asked him, hey, like I've auditioned for so many of your movies and I've never gotten a part. And I find that crazy because I'm like I said, I love Tiffany Haddish. I mean, I think she's hilarious. She kind of reminds me of them. So it's just like, why wouldn't you cast her? And his reasoning was basically saying that she's immature. Even to this day, he feels that she's immature and can't handle what their movies entail. I don't know how I feel about that. Because your movies aren't intellectual. You know, they aren't something that I can really like. They aren't thinkers. They're not like, you know, oh wow, that really made me think about stuff. No, they're comedies. She's funny. She's a comedian. Why wouldn't you? Why would you pass on that? You know, like I don't know. That's weird to me.
I think maybe because she's like, when I think of Tiffany, like, yes, she's funny and I love all the movies she's in, but I think people think she's just vulgar. Like, I think that's the way to describe her. Like, all of her roles, she's the loud, crazy, sexual, the vulgar friend. And so, like, maybe that's what he's trying to say. Like, that's not what we want in our movies. Like,
I mean, but he does it all the time. It's like a double standard where men can do it, but women can't do it. So if women do it, it's like crazy.
It's annoying, or it's you know, uncomfortable for you. But it's okay for you all
the man, right?
Crazy and do whatever or whatever. You know, I didn't feel like that was a valid excuse. I guess to me, it kind of made me feel like, so you can hire all these other people who barely have any standing or whatever. And she's literally known them for majority of their lives, and they still hire her. So it's like, what's the real reason? I need a real reason.
You want me to play the interview?
Oh, you can.
Do you? Okay, so this is something I've been wanting to bring up. Now, I know we friends, and I know you be like, you know, I know you love me. I love you.
I adore you, girl.
And you have helped me in so many different aspects in life, gave me some great advice. But this is what I want to know. I have auditioned for so many of your movies with your friends, your family. Why do I never get cast?
Here's the thing.
You even made a role. Said Tiffany Haddish type. I auditioned for myself. I auditioned to play me.
You wasn't right for the part.
I wasn't right for the part.
No, here's what happened. Here's what happens. Like, me and my family always say you're funny. You know, as producers, you know, you hire people and you cast people. You were always funny, but you was always on 10. Like, and you was just, sometimes you just be like inappropriate. It's like a love scene and you want to sit on the actor's lap and fart. And it's like, no, Tiffany, it's not for this scene. So it was just, maturation hit you. It's like, for me, even, you know, right now, I feel like I'm ready I've been preparing 30 years for what's happening to me now. And it all happens to you at a certain time when maturity and that stardom hits you. Like, never nothing personal. We love you. Always thought you was funny. And, you know, me and my family, we're proud of you. And thank you for helping you put my niece, Shantae, on She Ready.
Yeah, They Ready. It's called They Ready. It's a She Ready production, because I have a production company now. I'm creating my own job.
I'm so proud of you, but I'm happier that you actually employed my niece so I don't have to. Now, yeah, because I got too many to take care of. You going to do He Ready? Because I got some nephews to help out too.
Well, we're doing They Ready. Season 2 is coming up, and we'll be looking out for some of your nephews, but we got to go to break.
It seemed like he just kind of tried to brush it off and laugh over it, like,
right. I don't know if he was like, trying to like joke it off or.
And she's like, no, why haven't I been?
Like, really? Like, really, why? But you're playing. But like I said, I mean, she has her own production company, but she is one of those people that's like, I mean, a lot of people have helped her get where she's at right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And it's inspiring. However, she took that and now she's creating her own, her own stuff where she doesn't have to rely. She doesn't need your, she don't need your little part no more because she got her own production company where she can make her own stuff. And that's like
and at least she's not petty to where she not gonna hire people that's related to him.
She could. She has all rights to be,
But she's not.
But
I wouldn't have been petty like.
I mean, but the girl that was on the show, I seen it. Like, she has talent. Like, if you'll be stupid to pass, to pass that type of
that's true.
talent up, whether it be petty or not, what's gonna make you money. So it's like, but I applaud her. I'm happy for her. She is literally like the starter from the bottom.
Now
she here.
And she also with Common.
Oh, I forgot the most important part. That's the most important parts. Like,
they're an odd couple to me. Like, they're cute together, but I just wouldn't have pegged them two together.
Because I feel like we don't really know Common like that. I feel like
Common to me, he seems more serious. And Tiffany just an overall.
No, to me, Common, he do play, like, he plays a lot. And he seemed like he would need that person to compliment.
I was about to say they will mellow each other out.
Exactly.
He's actually really smart.
Yes, he's
like, I'm not saying that he's not smart, but I'm just saying for Tiffany's personality.
Saying like he's
right.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of people that can deal with Tiffany's personality every single day.
Yeah, they down it. So it's like serious.
Because with Tiffany, it's like Common plays, but he knows, there's a time and a place.
Right.
Tiffany doesn't have that sense of.
Right. So how do you
just ain't got no filter.
Yeah, that's.
That and she played too much. So
plays too much. Like, she doesn't know when
enough is enough.
That's kind of what he was saying in the interview. Like, you don't know how to.
And I agree with that, and I don't think it's like there's nothing wrong with that, because you do have to have some people that knows. When that's enough. Stop playing.
Like, it's
I
time
need
to
be
be
serious and work.
Yeah.
If you always goofy all the time, people not gonna want to be bothered with that.
That's true.
Yeah, but if you look at his movies, like, look at The Haunted House.
Yeah.
Which goes back to I wouldn't want to play in none of his movies anyway.
Exactly, but that's
like that was so like
corny.
Certain movies
He's a cornball
parody because it's dumb.
No,
all of his movies are dumb. All of them.
His movies are just not great. Like, I love Marlon. Like, I love the Wayans, but his movies that he produces are all, like Shani said, they're corny. They have no depth, and that's not something that
I be looking at that TV like, really.
So, yeah, I'm happy for her. I'm glad she got her stuff going on. She don't need no Marlon Wayans for no part.
And a sexy man.
She don't have no worries. None. So
just tops it all off.
If you have the confidence,
and he's good with his word.
That's what I'm saying. She got the whole confidence with that man to chop all her hair off. Like, you're good, sis. You're good.
You can't feel her nothing.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't want to chop my hair off like that. But I do want my hair to be gone.
Baby, that would slap your scalp ball.
I mean, but if you got a man that's telling you, like, you feel confident enough.
I love you regardless.
Right.
Do you, baby, do you.
And that's what you worry about. It's like, if I chop my hair off, I won't attract, certain males. Right. But if you already got one that's gonna love you regardless, look, you're free to do what you want to do at this point, Okay, so the last topic that we're gonna tackle for tonight. So, Kim K just turned 40. I don't know if any of y'all do. Y'all like Kim K? Like, do y'all actually follow them at all?
They're overrated.
I don't. However, what the gift that Kanye gave her, to me, it was a tad bit creepy.
But it was sentimental. It was from the heart.
But it was sentimental.
Yeah,
it was nice. But let somebody send me a hologram of my dead daddy. I'm gone. Ain't no.
No, it's different. Like, I would kind of be a little weary, but it's nice. Like, I don't know. I don't know how
I kind of honestly, it's weird because for one, the man ain't age.
Yeah.
You know, the man like 70 something, and you would want somebody to do that. Like, if you could bring somebody back, you know what I mean, like a hologram, and have them say something in their own voice would be amazing.
Yeah.
But when you disappear into dust,
the last part is what kind of like blew me, because he was talking. It was kind of like, you died again, and that's how I felt about it. Like, he's talking whatever, and I mean, you know, he's gonna have to go, but it's still like, dang.
It wasn't no all right, see you later. It was like dust.
It was just
It's like we couldn't have worked that out better.
It was like, you're dating the most amazing. Come on. He just had to put something about himself in there.
If that man was really alive today,
he would not like you, sir.
He would not like you.
We just put that out there.
He would think you're the most ignorant man that he's ever met.
And he would have told her to dump your butt trying to run for president.
A long time ago. When that stunt you pulled the other day at that rally, talking about,
has got to go.
Killed my kid.
She should have filed for divorce right then and there.
I almost wanted to kill her.
What?
Do you believe that this woman's dead father at that?
Wait, Paul. But before he said that, he said he thought he gave her AIDS. The way she was crying on phone, said, "Did I really give Kim K AIDS?" That I'm like,
why? Yes, you did.
Yes,
I can't even wrap my head around this stuff. That's just so crazy. And you with this man? You with?
I said you thought like, the first thing that came to your mind is I gave her AIDS. What type of?
He's not in the right mind.
He's not in the right mind.
He wasn't on his medication. This man is bipolar. He wasn't. He stopped taking his meds.
Well, he don't never need to do that. I'm just saying that's a disrespect. That's kind of disrespectful to me. You making my parents say Kanye is the best. When you really out of your flapjack mind, you don't like. You was out of here. You don't know what you're talking about. If my daddy was saying, he'd probably drop kick your butt.
8 times out of 10, this man is like Trump. He knows nothing of what he says.
Oh, he knows what he's saying. He just can't control himself. He knows exactly what he's saying. Bottom line, I think it was a nice gesture. However, it was a little bit creepy. Especially at the end when the man fell back to dust. That was, he went
do like that.
Yeah, he said, I just thought to myself, please don't tell me I gave Kim Kardashian AIDS. That would be the worst thing in the world. And she said she's pregnant. And then I said, yeah. And I said, yes. And then I said, oh, I'm going to tell you what's on my mind. She was crying. I just came from the doctor. What? Because I was having the rapper's lifestyle. So she said what? Who wrote this? She said she was pregnant for 1 month and 2 months and 3 months. We talked. Okay, so Kanye is he was off his rockers because these are all quotes.
It's too much going on.
These are all quotes.
It's just too much.
What? And I'm like,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, so his first thought was that he gave Kim Kardashian AIDS.
His first thought needs to be stop hanging out with Justin Bieber and get your life together.
Exactly.
Dude, like,
take your meds and stop getting off your rockers because you're nuts.
Yeah. She said she was pregnant for 1 month and 2 months and 3 months. I'm like, what?
Kanye. I really want to just be like,
calm down.
Kanye, we're here.
Kanye.
You're here.
You're here, and we need you right back down to earth.
We need you.
They was about to get a divorce when he had mentioned on the political thing. And I told her to get an abortion.
She said, that's it.
Kim said,
oh, you want to act?
Right. She said, you really know who wear the pants in this house.
They
like north, south, east, and west, let's go.
Them people was in that place looking at him like he was deranged. They didn't know what was happening. As it should be.
Still don't know what happened.
Kim said, I don't care if you're off your meds, but you're about to get out this house. Because a sis can't take it no more.
And Kim is already kind of off her rocker, too. So
yeah.
Two people.
I mean, wouldn't you be? You got so many scandals in your family. You got a cheating scandal.
A sex tape scandal.
You got people saying that your sister is the daughter of O.J. Simpson.
Jesus.
You got a daddy you got a mama that used to be a daddy.
I got 2 mommies.
Now you got 2 mommies.
2 mommies, no daddy.
Hey, and don't get us wrong, ain't nothing wrong with 2 mommies.
Oh,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a lot going on. That's all I'm saying.
There's a ton of stuff going on.
So she's like, I'm about to divorce Kanye. I can't deal with it no more, y'all.
He's adding to my stress, guys.
Right.
She was crying like she did when she lost her earring in the ocean.
Oh yeah, and then Courtney talking about it's just an
Kim,
earring.
there are people dying.
Right, there are people dying, and you're worried about an earring. I would have popped on her mouth, girl.
That earring was a lot of money.
No,
shut up.
They're crazy. They're literally crazy. But
she was literally crying like she was like 3 years old.
Bottom line, should we make holographs of our dead relatives? Probably
no.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, don't just
tell everybody to close their eyes when they disappear.
Yeah.
Because that can really rip the Band-Aid off, okay? we don't want to rip the Band-Aid off anyway.
We don't want to open no new rooms.
We just want to slightly
talking, you know they're about to be done, and just have them say something real sweet, close your eyes, and then it's like...
Everybody just...
No, because then I'm wake up like, where is he at?
Exactly.
Daddy, are you gone?
There's no good way to do something like that. Because either way, I'm going to open my eyes, he ain't going to be there no more. So it's like, there's
the thought was in it
for 10 to 15 years.
Like the thought was in it, like you thought about it.
He didn't,
this would be sweet.
Yeah.
But you didn't big picture. We not
big picture, you didn't think it through. You know? Especially when you got him, Kanye is the best.
No,
well,
you also
have to think.
You got to do it right. Kanye is the best. Then it was gone.
Yeah. So, I in my opinion, it shouldn't have. I don't know how you can even make that better, but just don't.
We're not doing it.
Somebody should have been like, take your meds, Kanye.
Bottom line, Kanye, don't take your meds.
Right, if he would have took his meds, he would not have that thing.
Right.
If he would have took the meds, he would have thought twice about it, but he didn't.
Right.
Would have took that part about himself out.
Right. He said no. He would have thought maybe that's too much, but. Hey.
He was in the thing talking to himself like, you like that, Kanye? Yeah, I like that, Kanye. What you think? Is he the best Kanye?
You like that other Kanye? Yeah, I like that. Don't know who he talking. Ain't nobody in there.
You got the Kanye in the back like, yeah.
It's not one other person in this room but you, Kanye. This one.
But then you got one Kanye. You got that one Kanye that's the naysayer. Like, No.
Like, no, I don't think you should do that.
I don't think you should do
Kanye
this.
never knows what he's talking about. He's always just so mean.
Dude, I know that's what's going on in his head. I know it is. That's how
the one that drove us crazy anyway.
Right.
Right. Kanye no 46, where are you at?
Calling all Kanyes. Please go to the front of the building.
All Kanye to the meeting room ASAP.
No, we threw out his name.
SpongeBob.
Yeah. This has been another episode of Heart to Heart. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next Sunday.
That might
Heart to Heart, yeah, baby. We're not cripping. We're just putting Heart to Heart. We're just.
I was putting them together.
Yippity.
Part 2. I got 2.
Okay.